make Steve comfortable. He's looking at me like a hog.
How's your anxiety level, Steve?
Now, a lot better. When we first got here, I was gonna throw up. What's up, prank family? What you just saw was footage from the most extreme modification I've ever done to my C7 base model Corvette. We actually shot this video a while ago.
A year and a half ago, Steve.
There was a lot of footage to edit. So let me show you what I'm talking about. When we look at Jason's Corvette, we notice that he has a lower rear brake vent scoop. Now this is available on the Z06 and Grand Sport models of the C7 Corvette. Me having a base model Corvette, I didn't have that. And I love that edgy Z06 racing look. So I knew I had to have it as soon as I saw that ACS Composite made a modification for the base model.
So there's two ways to install this mod. The first, most important one is to do a legitimate brake vent scoop. The second way is to do one of those cheap Pep Boy looking stick-ons, and you would have gotten roasted by me and everybody else on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I definitely knew going into this, I had to go the hard way, and that requires cutting a hole in your car and installing real GM Z06 brake ductwork. And these things, they're functional.
Absolutely.
So, check it out, and now you understand why there was so much anxiety that day.
Yeah.
But they do look cool.
There wasn't that much anxiety. I was totally fine. I mean, it wasn't my car, so, you know.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Huh? Finishing my coffee and setting my cameras, man. Yeehaw.
Hello. We're gonna go ahead and do a nice project this morning. Just wanna let everyone know is have fun and pay attention. Don't rush yourself, and it should be a breeze, at least to me.
Yeah.
So,
Experience. Experience.
That's right, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, come on in. What we're gonna do first is we going to remove the wheel, obviously. While we are waiting to get the pattern on the vehicle, I just want to give some pointers to be careful behind the panel. There's components, insulations, there's other materials to be careful to put a safety panel behind it so you don't get caught up in the drill bits and the cutters and so forth. It could cause further damage, and we don't want to do that.
Sure.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna apply a piece of stainless steel that I have here, put behind it, so we protect the components.
So when you're drilling
it.
through, you hit this before you hit something else.
The idea is not even hit that, so
yeah,
to prevent accidents. That's
gotcha.
all. Here we go. And just want to let you all know that the drill, since this is a composite material, it have tendency to bite real quick, so keep tension with the drill so it doesn't pull in at once.
Gotcha.
So just be careful, and you will see in a minute how I have to put back tension.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm talking about.
So
if you
pull
don't
it out
pull
real
it back
quick.
real quick, it will go all the way in and could further damage. Now, before I drill, I want to make sure the insulation behind it, which I'm going to show you all.
Oh, that's the insulation.
This is a sound deadening plays. In my experience, when I've torn into deeper than the skin, and these are for anti-vibration and insulation, so wires and hoses and pipes behind this, they don't rattle together.
And that's always appreciated.
They have these insulations, just will give a heads up on that.
Gotcha.
So you
yeah, because you can imagine when you put a screw through, or a drill bit or something's gonna yank through that and just pull.
If you would just imagine, it will twist.
Yeah.
And it creates bigger problems.
Right.
So just be careful on that. That's what I'm talking about.
I see.
It will pull. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to deburr the holes with my round tip file. Again, everything, you got to be gentle and be careful. Again, being a composite panel, these rotary files, they bite and they cause damage out of control. So just to be careful. Okay, so that's step one.
Just gonna do a little test fit.
Look at that.
Woo! Man.
There you go. That's what
I'm
it look like.
talking
So
about.
that will be the final product once everything is completed.
All right. Well, let's take to the next step and
Let's make it
cut
functional.
this open.
Yeah.
Not none of this AutoZone stick-on stuff.
All right, boys and girls, let's have our masks.
Yes, word it.
All right. Here we go. When you're cutting, take your time, no rush.
That's right, cut
Pay
once.
attention. Hold on to the tool very firm. Don't let the tool control your hand.
Exactly.
So it goes slow. It should be a breeze.
I see you supporting your arm on there too to make
You
sure.
don't want that vibration. And again, because it's composite panels, they all bite. They're not easy, and you got to rotate a disc that's rotating. If you move your hand slightly, it would bind and it jump, and it does all kinds of things.
I should hold the piece. You hold the drill.
Yeah, I'm like.
There you go.
I'm going to change to a drum sender. As we discovered, we must imply solder engineering a little bit. A duct tape.
Amen. Duct tape.
Yeah, we are going to put the duct tape in just to hold two plastics together, assist us to position it while we're assembling it. So that's the only reason, actually.
Okay.
Steve, can you help me out with this engineering? It's a little bit complicated for me.
See it?
First up.
It's right there now.
Just to keep it.
I don't think manufacturer
No, we gotta put
in
some
the
Texas
instructions in
this.
there. Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much duct tape you'll find if you disassemble a Lamborghini. I am not even kidding. You start getting it back in the engine, you'll find duct tape everywhere.
Yes.
Did we have this before? We didn't have this part right here before, right? Is that in the way?
This is the charcoal canister for the engine.
Okay.
That's emission components.
I don't remember having that issue when we did the other side.
Yeah.
Well, the other side we had the emergency brake actuator. It is an electronic brake system.
Yeah.
So you have to have the actuator and it's sitting on the other side.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Did I do it right, Steve? I need some QC here.
I think it looks good. There you go.
Hey,
There you go.
you know, got approval.
Amen.
Approval, sir.
From Steve. That's
Yeah,
saying a
that's
lot.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
It does fit nice.
Yeah, it's-
I like it myself.
Very snug.
Very snug, very, it looks factory fit.
Yep.
So, and I'm impressed.
And what is this part that you took apart?
It's emission charcoal canister.
Oh yeah, the charcoal canister for emissions. Yeah, yeah.
That's the emission equipment.
But it made it a lot easier to get that ductwork in, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would have been cumbersome to get to the bolts.
Yeah.
The reason I removed it, itself has got 3 bolts holding it.
Yeah.
It's no
So take
brainer.
those
Just
3
take
simple
3
bolts out and make your life a
move
lot
it out,
easier.
Install it, put it back in, because
Yeah.
you're not going to disconnect anything other than the mounting bolts.
Gotcha.
It's very easy. It's
Okay.
10 millimeter, 3 of them.
It's 3 10mm bolts, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Even though I am not so pro aftermarket stuff because
Right.
of fitment and
Yes.
issues, I always tell my customers, don't just go buy something
Right.
because it looks good on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, they bring it to me. A lot of time I refuse to install them
Well-
because it's not going to work.
Right.
Well, that's what I was worried about with this. I mean, this is a commitment. You're putting a hole in here.
Oh yeah.
And I firmly stand by anything. Well, pretty much my entire car is ACS
Well,
anyways,
Here's
so I
the
know.
downside on that. This panel is bonded to the body.
Oh.
It's not bolted on parts. To replace this, you're looking $4,000
Ooh.
or better.
It's a good thing you told him now that we're done instead of telling him that before we started.
Yeah.
What are you talking about there, Koko?
It's a job.
Yeah.
It is a job.
Because that's what I was thinking about last night. I was really nervous. Like, I want this look. I like this, but it had to be functional. And I'm thinking, well, I could just drill the 3 holes and stick it in there. But I know somebody is going to razz me on YouTube and go, look at that. So it had to be functional.
Yeah. So you can see the ductwork coming in through here.
Yes.
It really is making this a functional brake.
Right.
Okay, so it appears that we need to do 2 mods to complete this process. One of them is the wheelhouse mounting positions are used to secure these new ducting system in. So once the ducting is fastened in position, you won't be able to use the wheelhouse positioning as well. So we're going to have to cut and fit the ducting system since GM did not
Right.
calculate the cuts in this wheelhouse because this didn't exist
Correct.
with the brake ducting. So we're going to create that cut to fit.
Okay.
So these are the mod that we have to do. These are the bottom. It's designed to fasten from the lower portion of the rocker. We call it door opening.
Right.
So we need to remove this front section because the ducting is gonna route through here.
Gotcha.
So we need to remove a small little section out so we can still fasten the wheelhouse in position as well have the ducting in
Okay.
as well be functional. So
Right.
we have to remove these 2 parts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I got my chopper.
Yeah,
Long cut.
Bigger than scissors. More powerful than scissors.
This is professional use only.
That's right. For professional use.
Watch your fingers.
No kidding.
This will eliminate fingers. You won't even feel it.
Wow. Yeah.
So this is the mod we have to make. Going in. This goes slips right back into position. It's gonna receive the ducting right here.
Gotcha.
It's like you won't even tell there's anything is done to it.
Fits in there perfect. Look at
Perfectly.
that. Perfect cut.
have it. I want to say thank you so much to Koko at Koko's Collision Repair because he did all the heavy lifting on this. To be honest, Jason and I thought about doing this first,
but I would not recommend it unless you are really skilled at precision cutting. I would probably let a professional do it.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
Especially if you're OCD.
Oh, yeah. And I also want to thank Jonathan and the people at ACS Composite who made this modification. And if you're interested in changing the look of your base model Corvette to the Z06 look, the link is in the description. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe to both Protect the Dad Pranks and Front Seat Driver. And we'll catch you in the next video.